told me that she good, she don't need Jack now. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need some.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Cleveland Browns. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
10 at their own 31-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
30-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's the option. Buying time to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Ashton Davis on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
On the tackle.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt.
For the Browns.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Darnold now to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Picked off by Troy Apke. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Valentine to return. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because, as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Geis. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at the Browns' 40-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Gain of 8.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Johnson.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up
out of the shotgun. Here's Darnold to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, but now it's 3rd and goal. Partner, we read a great article this week arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally, sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been, because it's been an all-around game for him, taking the ball away, rushing the quarterback, and sacking him himself, doing a number of different things that change the way the game is played.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it. Geis, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there, with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished second in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Mayfield able to get this one to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. First down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up second.
Play fake. Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. 7-7, our score after 1.
End of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
This 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And they're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but do you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
Tackled at the 46-yard line.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and
the Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Darnold from the gun. Swatting. Rashad Perriman off to the races. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Rashad Perriman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. McLaughlin for the extra point. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Browns first.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a jet touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Jets 20, Browns 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Second and 11. Mariota going to run on the option. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play. So now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. They give the Chubb out of the gun. They find some open field here. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
And the Browns first down.
Now it's the backup Mariota. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Mariota going to run the option right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marcus Mariota. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are back within a score. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
Makes the score Jets 20, Browns 14.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. faking the give. Darnold airing one out for Crowder. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On play action, Mariota. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Terrell Basham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And this one's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Darnold. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. A run for Nick Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Browns.
They run. Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up
Mayfield to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
makes the score Browns 21, Jets 20. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a short kick taken. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the kicking team.
A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No side of the field goal unit. Final play of the half. Mayfield going for it all. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Number 13.
Odell Beckham as time expires in the first half. And the Browns add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
It's very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
Mayfield's pass.
6 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
The pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Good go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Mayfield with it once more. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Mayfield's pass.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And again, it's Mayfield. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They throw again on second down. This one's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
I got two.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Complete.
Odell Beckham with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Browns 42, Jets 20.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Play action. It's Darnold. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st. Nowhere to throw it. Decided to scramble. And a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
That's good for a Jet 1st down. A gain of 13.
The 46-yard line.
Here's Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 21. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Browns.
Mayfield looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Number 3. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Jets' 44-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. He's got his man on the crossing route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the Browns first down.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Chubb. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku. His second touchdown on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
He's set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Ballantyne to return. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They start on the ground with Geis. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
He's brought down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Darnold. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Able to find his running back, Geis. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 16. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. This will be caught just inside the 10. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and
2. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
57, Jets 20.
Now, after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Ballantyne to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Again, they run. Again, it's Gase. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And Darnold, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
They ain't ready for us.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Ballantyne to return. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And this offense is running away with this one. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
71, Jets 20.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll throw from the gun. Airing one out for Crowder. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 33. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Mayfield.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st down, Browns.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
A second down throw for Mayfield. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Running for it, here's Chubb, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st and 10.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Off of play action, Darnold. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post-route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence,
and he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Hey, number 8's coming. Number 8's Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 4 down. 4 down. No, 80. Here we go.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
Hey, 80. 4 down. Wall. Red 80. Check it out.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's freed.
Oh, yeah,
and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.